It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eyes. That's the Little Prince. It's only with our hearts that we can really see, we feel things. But you know the old joke with Jewish people. They wanted to kill us, we won, let's eat. And it was something that Gabby said last week about imagining you're in Egypt and eating, and zachor, to remember. And I want to take you back to 245 Martin Street between Nostrand and Rogers in Brooklyn. Late 1950s, my grandmother's house, apartment. We lived, my grandmother and grandfather Kapner, my mother's parents, owned an apartment building. My Aunt Pearl lived on the first floor, my grandmother on the second floor, we lived on the third floor, and my Aunt Ruth lived on the fourth floor. My grandmother on the second floor ran the show. And all of the Passover was always there, with my cousins and my grandmother's brothers and my Uncle Harold and his 4 kids, my cousins. It was great. But for me, the greatest was sitting in the kitchen with my grandmother and her making matzoh brie. If you don't know matzoh brie, you take an egg and then you take some matzah, put it in, and she fries it up. And I felt, I'm maybe 5, 6 years old, I felt, and she had a little bit of coffee and a lot of milk, and I felt so grateful. So, this is delicious. This is, and my grandmother was a great cook. I mean, she made gefilte fish, she made charosas, she made matzo, fabulous. But for me, the smell of, the taste of my grandma's matzo brie brings me back. Here's Egypt over here. I'm 5 years old, would be here. Here's where I am now. It's much closer to Egypt for me. And I invite you, think back when you were younger, you celebrated Passover. Is there one food that just, it goes right here, you just feel it here, you taste it, you remember. You remember, Manish Tano Halayla Hazeh. Why is this night different? Because we're around family. And we remember the hardship that we endured back here, perhaps the hardship of being younger. And we're grateful. So I invite you to think back and be grateful, be loving, and have a wonderful, happy Passover. Happy Passover. Aziz and Pesach. Woo!